5 to 6 years into my career, I had a very senior manager director say to me, you know you're smart, you work hard, but I don't think you're tough enough for this business. Now, my first reaction is, what is he smoking? You can call Carla Harris a lot of things, but ain't tough, ain't one of them. But then I said, wait a minute, suppose this guy is not pulling my leg. Suppose he really doesn't think that I'm tough enough for this business. And heaven forbid, suppose the rest of the organization doesn't think that I'm tough enough for this business. And as you might imagine, ladies and gentlemen, the last thing that you want to be thought of as a woman and a woman on Wall Street is not tough. And oh, by the way, authentically, that is who I am. So the fact that he was questioning whether or not I was tough enough was a wake-up call to me that the real Carla Harris was no longer walking into Morgan Stanley. Somewhere I had lost my voice. Somewhere I had lost my confidence. And it was creating a competitive differential for me. So after I got that feedback, I said, okay, I know what I'll do. For 90 days, I decided I would walk tough, talk tough, eat tough, drink tough, use tough in my language. Because it's important that if you want to train people to think about you in a certain way, you must have consistent behavior around those 3 adjectives. And you must use this language in your environment, particularly when you are talking about yourself. So I had a reputation of being very good at critiquing management presentations, so much so that before we would take a company on the road for a multi-billion-dollar IPO or a multi-hundred-million-dollar common stock transaction, my colleagues would often ask me to come into the room, listen to that CEO's presentation, and give that CEO some feedback, even when it was not my deal. So the next time someone asked me to do that, after I had gotten that feedback, I said, wait a minute, tell me a little bit about this CEO. Is this guy sensitive? Does he have a thin skin? I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, because you know I'm tough. And I kept using this language over and over and over. Sure enough, in about 90 days, it worked. I had a team of people coming to see me. They didn't know I was behind them. The VP was beating up the poor associate. Do you have the backup analysis? Do you have the synergy analysis? We're going to see Carla Harris, so you know she's so tough.